Hello, beautiful Simmers. Today we're going over the Sims 4 Get Together expansion pack. This pack retails for $39.99 USD. However, every few months, the EA app does have sales where you can get this pack at a discount. If you do decide to purchase this expansion pack, you can use a creator code. While it doesn't give you a discount, unfortunately, it does give the creator of your choosing a small commission. Throughout this video, I'll be giving you my thoughts and opinions. Let's get into it. We do have a new aspiration under popularity, which is leader of the pack. This sim wants to be the leader of the best club in town. In addition to that, we do have a couple of new traits. The first one is Dance Machine. These Sims can't wait to get down, boogie, and party all night. When at venues like bars, nightclubs, and lounges, these Sims can get a burst of energy with the party time interaction. Dance machines also receive a happy moodlet when arriving at social venues. Our next trait is Insider. These Sims love being in clubs and tend to be happiest when surrounded by their friends. For this pack, I couldn't find any new death types, but this was one of the first packs that was released, so do keep that in mind as we go throughout this video. We're starting off with the little girl, Lori. Now we do have some hairstyles. One is a braid and the other is a low pony. And then we do have a couple of short hairstyles as well. Now she does get a jersey type top here. And then we also get this one. You notice on the elbows, they've got that little padding there. Kind of cute. I feel like they could have done more with this. But this is super cute. I'm loving this little full body outfit. I think it's adorable. And this pajama set, or this pajama onesie, is so cute. I love that they included this in the pack. Now, I will say, at the end, stay tuned to the end, because after an update, there was a hidden item that I couldn't see until after the update. So if you want to see that, then stay tuned to the end. Now this is kind of cute with the little scarf. Gotta like accessorize a little bit. Now she does get, I believe these are the socks. They're super cute with the bows on them. They remind me of when I was little and my mom had those ruffly socks for me. And then she gets a pair of boots as well as a pair of tennis shoes that, to be honest, they kind of look like bowling shoes. And then she also gets a pair of boots, which aren't exactly my favorite. Here are some styled looks for the little girls. Of course, they did include the pajama ones. Now, we do get some makeup in this kit, which is pretty cool. And of course, you can change the opacity and all that good stuff. It's the same thing with the eyeshadow / eyeliner, which I think it's really fun that they did this in this kit. It's get together, going out, partying, and whatnot. We do get a pair of earrings. They're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of basic, whatever. We also get a couple of necklaces. This one, to be honest, reminds me of a honeycomb. I every time I see it, I can't get that out of my head. We do have a top hat here. And then we also have this one as well. I don't know if you're gonna go do some old time fighting. I don't know. We do get some new hairstyles. We have one full of braids, but unfortunately they do not have the edges. We do have a chignon. I believe that's how you say it. It's pretty cute. I do like that hairstyle. And we have some others that are a bit off. I do like this side braid. Kind of cute. This hairstyle does not look very good on her, but we do get some cute ones and some, in my opinion, not so cute ones. I do like to show you guys the swatches of the multicolored hair so you can see what they look like. Now for tops, we do get some basic tops. I'm just gonna call this like a basic mom top. We also get this one, which isn't my favorite. I do prefer this one. It's more like a work blazer. I think that's kind of fun. I also like this jean, well, not a jean jacket. I guess it's supposed to be a leather jacket. This top is more for going out and partying, this one as well, and you'll see later on that we do have a bracelet that matches really nice with that. This is another fun sequin top for going out, and I believe you can kind of match it with one of the base game sequin skirts, if I'm not mistaken. or it could be with another pack. I do like this. I kind of like to use it for workout clothing because it does have the headphones there. This is kind of a nice everyday top, I guess you could say. And we do have one more for, you could use this one for an elderly person, or even this one too. I feel like this is, I don't know. And this jacket here, there's just something off about it to me. I do think this one's kind of fun. It reminds me of some of the old Barbies that we had with this see-through, partially see-through clothing, I guess, on the arms. Now we're into pants. We do get these, I guess you call them capris, and we do get a new skirt. And then we get these jeans, which look like they're recycled. They are not flattering whatsoever. I don't know what they were thinking. We also have another skirt here. This is less for partying. And this one reminds me of a skirt for the office. This one is more of like oh gosh, now I can't think of that word. But these shorts I think are kind of fun, not gonna lie. I know they're a little out there and strange, but I love them. With the belts on the bottom, I think that's so fun. We also have a couple more skirts and one with a zipper on the side. So this is definitely for going out. We do have some full body items here, and some of them are cute and kind of remind me of the mom from Young Sheldon. Do you guys see it? We do have some that are more for like fashionable work attire. And some where I have a difficult time figuring out what exactly they would be used for. We also have this set, which is kind of odd to me. I do like this one with the vest. It's kind of cute, and it does remind me of like 2014, 2015 styles, this top as well. We do have this dress here, which is kind of fun with the V's, and this reminds me of like 19th century attire. I think it's really pretty, and it's just kind of randomly thrown in this pack. I don't know. We also have a waiter outfit, and of course we've got the metal thing to that. I don't know exactly what you would call it, that goes with that matching helmet so they can go bite, whatever. We do have new shoes here as well. You can see we've got some heels as well and some short boots. Not my personal favorite, but we do also get a taller boot as well, and it does have a heel to it. We also get some flat tennis shoes, I guess you could call them. We also have this bracelet, which I do think is really cute with the accent colors on it. I think they did a great job there. And now this is the bracelet that matches that top, and I think this is so cool what they did with this. I think this is excellent. It goes with the theme, get together, the party thing very nicely. I think they get an A+ there. I just think that's so fun. We also have these other bracelets, which to be honest, this one kind of reminds me of a friendship bracelet. That's what it looks like to me. You know those ones that you that you weave together with the threads? That's what it reminds me of. Now we do have the styled outfits that come with this pack, of course. She's definitely feeling herself. Some of them are just kind of bland and others are very out there. I put together some styled looks as well so you guys can get an idea of how you might use these items together. And I think some of them are really fun, like those shorts with that pink top. I think that is so cute. I love it. Those shorts just speak to me. I don't know. Would I wear them in real life? Probably not, but it's fun to think about. Now, some of these have just a bit of color difference to them, like the whites with the white shirt and the white accents on the bottom, so do keep that in mind. Here we have the little boys pairs, and then we have the tops for the little boys, and I wanted to zoom in and show you that texture there. I think it's really nice. We also have the little boys getting a leather jacket. I do think that's cute. You know, they do get way more than the little girls do, which I find very interesting. Typically the female Sims get more than the male Sims. That's just how it usually goes. So I was surprised that we do get quite a few tops for the children boys. And then we also have this jersey type tank top for them. And of course, they do get the same shoes as the little girls. I'm just going to call them bowling shoes because that's what they look like to me. What do they look like to you? Then they do have a full body outfits, not as many as the girls, I believe. This is kind of cute with the suspenders. I'm getting like the cottage living vibes from it. And of course, they do get the pajama onesie, which I think is fun. For the styled looks, the boys just get one and it's of the pajamas. Now we've got the adult Calvin here, and we do have some new hairstyles for the men. Some of them are recycled, of course, because it wouldn't be a Sims 4 pack without recycling content. We do have that same top hat, which I get why they recycle hats. I understand that, but hair, not so much. I don't get it. It just kind of throws me off. The males also get a leather jacket, or a faux leather jacket, if you will. We also have one that's a little bit higher end with the blazer, and you can see the detail of the wrinkling in the elbows, or the inside of the elbows. Of course, they get this top that is recycled. I think they could have done it a little bit different from the females. And then we have this jacket. We also have this plain shirt with an anchor on it. I'm not really feeling it, but if it's your thing, great. We also have this sweater, which for some reason reminds me of Mr. Rogers. You guys know who Mr. Rogers is? Let me know in the comments below. Now we do have this one. It has a scarf around it, and then we have almost like a polo top without the then we have this sweater, and we have this plain t-shirt here. Sorry, I'm getting a little mixed up. I'm not really digging this t-shirt. I feel like they could have done better. We do have this one, which is kind of fun. It reminds me of something maybe an older Sim would wear. And then did we just do this one? If we did, whatever. But, you know, it's more, I feel like those were really popular towards the early 2000s. And I actually love this. I love how it goes through the hands. I think that's really cool. This shirt here actually gets a chain necklace on it. So I think that's kind of interesting that they decided to add that. I'm not sure how I feel about it though. This top, to me, looks more like a workout shirt. I don't know if it's supposed to be see-through there or what. Now, these pants do look a lot better on him than they did the female side. Of course, we do get some workout pants, I'm gonna call them. And remember how we had those shorts for the female Sims with the belt around it? That's what those other ones reminded me of. And for some reason, they decided to recycle those. No idea why they decided to recycle the capris, but they did. So we do have some shoes for the men. Of course we do. A pair of shoes is recycled as well. Well, it looks like a couple of them are recycled, unfortunately. It's just weird, some of the things that they choose to recycle. Oh, there's another one that's recycled, and this one I do understand. And of course, the males get the same bracelet as the females do. And I'm gonna say I still like it. I like those first few swatches. I think they're very lovely. And of course, you guys know that that bracelet is just awesome. I love it. I think it's so great for Sims that are going to go out and party. I think it's just perfect. Then this one right here reminds me of, you know, the bands that they put on you for admissions or to show that you're of age. We do have full body items here, and I do think this is a nice suit put together. I do quite like it. This one is more old timer. I feel like it's very unflattering for him. I don't like it. We also get a waiter outfit, which I do think is nice for this pack. And of course, I can't figure out what these are called. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments below, but look at all that armor and stuff. The detail on it is superb. I think they did an excellent job with that. We have the styled looks that come with this expansion pack, and some of them do go nicely together. Others, of course, not so much. And then we have the armored one. I put together some of my own styled looks. Of course, I did not put the shoes together, but you can get an idea of some things you can do with this pack. I do think it was kind of hard to put some things together. I don't know. I mean, you see, I just kept using that same shirt over and over again. And I don't know why they decided to use those capris for the men. It's just not my thing, I guess. That's your style, great, but it's not mine personally. So obviously, I do think there are some fun things in this pack, but again, it's from 2015, so a lot of this stuff is outdated. But you guys are gonna have to let me know what you're thinking, and we will have this next item here. After an update, I was going through filming another video, and I found this gem here. Isn't that insane? So cool. But what is it for? No idea. No idea. What do you think of these CAS items? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing.